What's going on, Pokemon fam, YouTube fam? Hope you're all having a good one today, guys. So, I want to go ahead and show you guys the month of July and how bad I did in my numbers for my Pokemon store, and show you guys the explanation of why I did so bad and so terribly. It's quite pathetic. Um, and just be transparent with you guys, and just kind of like my plans going forward here, entering the new month of August. We are 6 days or about 5 days out from August, and I can't tell you how excited I am to get August, underway, because this whole entire month of July I have been shadow banned off of eBay. Now, I made a video a little while ago of basically explaining why I got shadow banned and just kind of just basically summarize, what happened. USPS was losing my envelopes and my orders that I was sending out to my customers. And I was getting a lot of, customers sending refund resolutions to me, and I was getting quite a lot of them, unfortunately. Um, and there was a few of them that I missed. Okay, there was a few of them that I missed where I basically just overlooked it. Right, I just didn't catch it, and eBay had to step in and resolve the issues for me. eBay does not like that. So after eBay resolved the issue for me, because I was getting so much volume and so many orders that I ended up missing a couple orders, right? That they ended up shadow banning me, and I went from top rated seller all the way down to below standard. Okay. Now, when you're below standard, there are two things that are going to, really hinder your eBay store. When you're below standard, okay, number one, they put all your listings at the very bottom of every listing, right? Of whatever category you sell, that listing goes on the bottom of that listing, right? Your listing. Um, and then number two is they take more from your fees. Okay, so I'm used to getting 12% fees on each order. I'm used to paying 12% fees. I went from being 12% paying 12% to 20%. So that's a big uptick, right? From 12 to 20 in a month, right? So that being said, I decided for this month of July not to take this month seriously. I basically stopped sourcing. I stopped buying Pokemon cards. I stopped buying collections off of people. I basically just went cold turkey because I wanted to allow this time to basically just run its course until I'm unshadow banned, until I get my top rated seller status back. Because when you're top rated, they basically put your they basically put your listings on top of every in the top five for the search engine for that particular listing. Your top five when it comes up on the page for whatever card you are looking for. That's what I was waiting for. And I did the math in my head, and I figured that if I would have continued doing what I was doing and sourcing and buying collections and allocating, I would have lost money. I would have lost way more money than what I'm losing currently right now. So I just decided to just go cold turkey and, allow people to just buy whatever I had available in the store, not list anything. And this was the results. So we're going to go through the results right now, which is quite sad. So these are my numbers right here for my sales in the last 31 days. Pay attention to the 31 days. It's down 83%. So that's a lot. I only got $581 in sales this month. Zero today, and I got about 60 this past week. Now let's go more into depth. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm accustomed of seeing basically. So this is my worst month. I only sold 48 cards or items rather this entire month of July. Um, the average sale price was actually pretty good. That was up 18%. Pretty good. But overall, just the total sales was just completely just obliterated compared to what I'm used to seeing. But let's go ahead and compare. Okay, so this is the month of July. Let's go ahead and go over to the best month I had this year, which was March. And let's go ahead and print out the general report. So as you can see, in March, I did $6,100 in sales, sold almost 600 items compared to the 48 items I sold this past month. So you can see how busy I was on the busiest month I've ever done. You know, and the numbers just look a lot heftier than what you saw with the July report, right? Now, for the year, for the whole entire year, I'm still doing pretty well. Uh, this is for the whole year now, so I've done almost $23,000 in sales so far this year. You know, I still have about like what 5 months left until the end of the year. So once August starts, I'm really going to pick it up. Okay, I'm really once I'm top rated because I passed my evaluation of being a top rated seller again, which is good because I get my discount back on my fees. Okay, like look, you guys can see that I got evaluated this past time, and my next evaluation is not until the 20th of August, which is good. So I have to wait until August 1st comes up until this basically runs its course. And then I have my top rated status back, which is exactly what I want. Now, what are my plans? How do I plan to come back from this crazy month of just how bad I did? I honestly am not too worried. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not too worried. The reason why I'm not too worried was because if you guys have been following this channel for a while, you guys know that I preach to you guys that as long as you're consistently doing mass listings, right? Or if you're listing every single day, and you're consistent with that, eBay's algorithm is actually extremely easy to understand. The more listings that you do put out there, the more eBay is going to reward you on top of you being a top rated seller. If you are a top rated seller, they're going to reward you even more. You're going to get a lot more sales, you're going to get a lot more volume, a lot more impressions and eyeballs on your listings, right? So short term, yes, I'm down 83% on my sales revenue, right? I'm down 83%. However, like I said, I am not worried because I know the formula of how to get these numbers back up. Okay, it's relatively easy. It just takes a lot. It takes a lot of effort. Listing photos, sourcing every other day. I work a 9 to 5 job, so this is not my full time job, right? So, obviously there's gonna be a lot of effort to, have time and revolve around your time to get this stuff done. But nonetheless, I do predict that like once I'm out of this, eBay shadow ban jail, I'm sure I'll be able to get back to, 4 grand, 5 grand, for the month of August or at least, we'll see what happens. But on the side, I did buy some new collections. I did buy new cards. I do have a death pile that has not been touched. That is not on my eBay listings. That I am gonna plan to go through to have those listings up, and I'm gonna do a mass listing. Right, I'm gonna do a mass listing of 100 plus items. The first day back, once August hits, August 1st, because I know August 1st is on a Friday, I believe, or something like that. I think it's on a Friday, which is perfect because it's gonna be the weekend. So right when that day comes, I'm gonna have my drafts ready, and I'm going to mass list 100 plus items that day. That should be able to stimulate the store. eBay's algorithm should recognize that. I never got a shadow ban before, so I don't know if it's going to be a thing where if I do my mass listing, if it's going to be delayed, if it's going to take some time. Maybe I have to do way more than that to get more stimulation into the store, right? But I don't think so. I think 100 plus listings all at one time that I'm going to list in one day should be enough, I think, to stimulate the store and get these sales back up, and start doing, good amount numbers again. So, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that my sales conversion is literally below 4%. When I was selling really high, when I was selling very well before I had this, shadow ban, this number was 8%, which was a great sales conversion rate. Now it's below 4. So, yeah, I expect this number to go up. I expect these impressions to go up as well. My impressions are down by 62%. So I do plan that these numbers are going to go up massively once I do get out of the shadow ban. So, yeah, I figured I'd show you guys my worst month I've ever done. When you're selling on eBay, you definitely need to keep track of, the things that are going right and the things that are going wrong. Once you know the formula of what the things that go right and you make less mistakes, it's easier to come back to things that kind of just throw you a curveball, such as like my example of being shadow banned. Once you know your formula, once you know how to, once you know your niche, once you know how to crack the algorithm, it's very relatively simple. So I'm going to document my comeback starting in August, when I do come back and sell a lot. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what the results will be. And I'm quite excited. I'm ready to start selling again. I'm ready to get back on the grind. Um, See what happens. So thank you for joining me in this video today. If you like today's video, give me a like, give me a sub. I appreciate the support. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for that one, and peace out, guys. Have a great rest of your night.